Today I get a lesson from my instructor on how to refuel the plane. It's a pretty simple process, but there's a few more things you need to consider compared to refueling your average car.
I want to get away. I want to fly away. Yeah.
So when you fuel your car up, it's always at the back, isn't it? You always kind of pull past the bowser.
Yeah.
The aircraft on this one, we approach the wing from the front.
Right.
So see where the bowser is now.
Yep.
So really you want to just pull up just a bit short of it because you're going to come up from the front of the wing. See what I'm getting at? This way we've got to drag the hose round to here to come back in from the front.
Yep.
So when you pull up, just pull up a couple of metres shorter.
Oh, okay, right. Do you want, but you still want the plane parked on the side?
Yes,
or
parallel.
Yep.
Never drive it in this way. You can always pull it in if you want to.
Yeah, because if anything happens, you don't want it running into the fuel bowser.
And then the other thing is leave the brakes off.
Okay, yeah.
Why is that?
Just if you need to push it out of the way?
Yes.
I think I did.
Emergency, if we have a fire, you can get this.
I read that in the theory. Putting into practice.
Yeah. It's
So,
possible to have it. Everyone wants to put the brakes on when they
okay. So having it a little bit back just means that we can just get access to the...
see that way we dragged out and then we're coming in the front.
Okay.
Okay, first step is to de-bond or bond it, put the bonding wire on or the static wire on.
And this gets hooked up to the exhaust?
So whatever the bonding point for the aircraft is, in this case it is the exhaust.
Yep.
Sometimes it's the front wheels.
Okay.
I like to keep this out of the road so you don't drag the fuel hose over.
Okay.
A lot of people dragging the hose and that just wrecks these a lot quicker.
So just move it to the back?
Bring out a bit of extra.
Yep.
Just position it so it's out of the way.
Okay.
Means here you just want to make sure it's not going to hose.
So connect bonding wire to aircraft bonding points, swipe card and follow prompts.
Okay. Before that, we want to get the plane organised so we're ready to put our fuel in.
Right, okay. So get the ladder.
Doesn't really matter. You start on the furthest one away and then you place it.
It's a good height.
Yep.
Designed for the Jabiru, that ladder.
And you'll need that to open the fuel cap. We're not going to open it yet.
Okay.
You just want it in your pocket.
Yep.
Otherwise, once you get this going, then you've got to drag the hose out. If you don't start pumping fuel within about, I think it's a minute, it will cut off.
Okay, yep.
Right, so now we go through the process.
Is that a minute from once you drag it out?
Once it says ready to dispense fuel,
right.
If you don't actually start pumping within a minute, it will cut off.
Okay.
So you can use a fuel card, any one of these cards.
Yep.
Will work. And then we've got the instructions.
So when you're at other airports, visas typically taken?
Not always.
So you've got to have a couple.
Yeah. These are fuel cards. These are issued by different fuel companies.
Yep.
So in this case, it's a Shell card.
Yep.
Both of them Shell cards. There are other companies that will issue cards.
Okay.
What they do is they give you a monthly bill.
Yeah.
It's like the fleet cards. Cards with cars.
Okay.
But you need to check. Not all places. It's getting pretty common now that they'll take credit cards, but not all will take credit cards. And they won't necessarily take other brands. Some of these fuel cards will say BP or Mobil.
Okay.
A Mobil card won't work in this browser.
Yep.
So then when you're ready, just follow your screen prompts.
Okay, insert card. Select pump and push, so we're pump number 1. And okay. Pump 1 is avgas, we want avgas. Are we sure? Avgas correct? Yep. Enter auth. Now we just want to put in...
This is in dollars.
Dollars, right.
So if you want 100 litres, you've got to have to put in at least $220.
Yeah.
So just put in 200.
So as long as it's more than what you're planning to put in?
Correct.
And it's about $2 a litre?
Yes.
Check saving or
this one's
3. card
So now you're
pin.
not filming this.
Yeah, no, I'll turn around. You can do that.
Okay.
All right. Remove card. Follow instructions on the screen. Pump 1, avgas ready to deliver. So this is where we've got.
It's now ready, and you see the pump's reset. So have a look on here, it's reset.
So we should wait.
No,
No?
and while it's still had the numbers before one.
Okay.
Now just start it, pull out enough. Find it's jammed. Have a little pull on it if it doesn't want it. If it's jammed like that, it's really jammed at the top.
Yep.
Okay. Someone, whoever used
Oh, okay, it's just jammed on that bar.
See the cover there?
Yep.
Just fold that up. Fold that over.
Okay.
And if you go around the back, you'll see what's happened. See it's been jammed under the bars here.
Yep. So I haven't kind of wheeled it in by distributing properly. Okay.
And cover back on there.
Okay. Now, before we take the cap off, we want this.
Yeah, hook up your other bonding wire.
Now it's ready to unscrew. So just a couple of just a half a turn, and then this should, and just rest this up there. Now we don't really want this. Hold this up right when we deliver fuel.
Take the weight of the hose.
Yep.
Don't just rest it on the filler point.
Now we're topping this right up to the.
Depends how much fuel you want to put in. In this case, we'll put say 30 litres on this side. We'll put the rest on the other side. You can see your big numbers.
Yeah, so it's 16 litres.
Yep.
That's getting pretty.
Getting full. Okay, doesn't matter if it's nearly full. Just leave it.
Yeah. So that's about 30 anyway. So
It's going to equalise.
I think it drops down a bit, does it?
Yeah. Remember, it's backing up against the baffles, and then it,
Right.
then it
Yep.
has it.
So if you really want full tanks, you got to ease off a bit and then put more in. And okay. So put this back on,
Yep.
making sure that this is facing the right way, and that should slide into a little slot there. And when we tighten it, just give it a quarter.
Good little nip now.
Yep.
And then test.
Okay.
Good.
So unclamp that. Now we just.
If you've got someone to help you,
Yep.
otherwise just lay that down on the ground.
Okay.
Don't try and juggle everything together. You'll end up smashing the prop or doing something silly.
Yep. Okay, same again on the other side.
Bonding wire.
Oh, got to do that first, don't we? So bonding wire, half a turn, lay that down.
If there's a potential difference in voltage between the wing and you,
Yep.
until you bonded it, when you put the nozzle down right down near there, that's when the
Spark comes, yep. So why is that one? Oh, bit of. Did I get you? Oh, every pilot loves the smell of avgas, so.
Why have we got two bonding wires? This one bonds the entire aircraft. This one is bonding the nozzle and the delivery tube.
Right.
As you're pumping fuel,
Yep.
the fuel running through this pipe is actually generating static,
Right.
and this is bleeding it off or shorting it down.
Now, how much you want in this wing, Bruce?
We'll put say 70 total.
There's 70 litres. So you don't want it filled right up. And no problem if you get a little bit of avgas on top of the wing here.
No, it'll evaporate, especially with a breeze like this. It'll be gone in a couple of seconds.
So get that into the slot there. Quarter-inch turn. Give it a tug, not coming out. Unclip the bonding wire. Now, does it matter which order you do the...
When you take it back,
Yep.
see where the bowser is compared to the hose, so you want to have it coming back so it's not all twisted over itself like that, so it'll
Yep.
roll in nicely.
So you're better off putting this down, or oh, this goes back.
No, hook it up on the
Okay.
Just clip the bonding wire there just to the bottom of that fabric skirt.
Here.
Yep.
Okay.
Hang on.
And wheel this in. So we've got this electric hose
Before
reel.
you pack up,
Yep.
I'd finish off the process
Okay.
up here.
Yep.
So card goes back in.
This way.
Yep.
Insert card.
Give you a little picture on there. Please wait, and it's going to print a receipt.
Okay, that's
So
right.
once it's started printing, you can take your card back out so you don't leave it behind.
Self-cutting, do not pull paper. So lift that up. See.
And make sure you
Remove card.
Otherwise, you'll fly away to your next town and realise you left your credit card behind.
Yeah.
And then you can,
Yeah, that's not good.
Okay. All right. So
Now-
now tidy all this up. So we'll leave the bonding wire to last. Obviously, now when you pull it out,
Yep.
there's a little bit of slack in there because
Yep.
it'll roll back a little. So just pull on that till you take the slack out of it.
Okay.
Otherwise, you'll get a lump
Big
when it
lump.
starts to
Okay.
roll.
So we're good to go.
Yeah, and then just start rolling it in. Just let it take up the track and then roll. You can either feed it by hand or just use your foot so you don't get black stuff all over it. To roll it from side to side.
Yep. Try not to get tangled up in it.
You don't have to run it all the way in. Just that's fine.
Okay.
See how there's a little bit. If you just want to be really tidy, this has got a little bit of a curve in it.
Yep.
That's a bit tight. You can just roll that around.
Okay.
And take all that knottiness out of it.
Yep.
And then the last one is the.
This one is just done by hand. So just wind that up. And does this clip on somewhere?
Yeah, you can just clip onto the side cheeks there.
And ladder. Don't want to run into that.
That one's quite stable when it's out, so rather than fold it up and put it on the ground, we just leave that one up.
Okay.
But don't put it around there near the eye wash, put it around the other side.
All right. Now, if something goes wrong,
If something goes wrong, okay, if you get fuel splashed all
Yep.
over you, you can race straight over here
Yep.
to the eye wash station. I want you to see the bar around the bottom.
Yep.
You just stand on it and water starts coming
Okay.
out and you stick your head in there and flush it all out.
yep.
When you're finished,
Okay.
stop it. You can also use that if you've got any.
Yep.
Wash your hands.
Okay.
Fire extinguishers.
Yep.
And around here.
Okay.
So something's happened, even if you're sitting here waiting for some
Yep.
bloke you see him refueling and there's suddenly gone up in flames,
Yep.
you can race over here and
Just press that.
hit the button and stop.
Turn off and lock. Okay.
Yep. And after you've stopped it, there's a phone in there where
Yeah,
you can ring
contact.
to tell them what
And the hazmat's like a fire, like a blanket or something.
Uh,
Is it?
No, No, emergency information.
Okay. All right.
So if we've had a disaster, there's people to ring, phone numbers, collection points, and how
How it all works.
how
And
this
yeah.
works.
Okay.
So that fire is coming out here.